for one advice?
Yep.
Here, live from the path. I've been dating my boyfriend for a year and a half. We're both 30, and we have pretty much decided to tie the knot. The only thing holding me back is his hygiene. When we met, he wasn't all that into showering and using deodorant. Hey, man, you smell. I'm not all into that. You need to
Catfish don't know deodorant.
Yeah, that's right. Just like Dan would say, you need to get woke to my fumes.
It's patchouli.
Slowly over time, he has started to shower daily and wear deodorant, but he still doesn't brush his teeth.
Ooh.
His apartment is my biggest nightmare. It's filled with open delivery boxes. There are beard trimmings all over the bathroom. He's trying to clean his beard up. That's reasonable. A pink ring of death in his shower and his stovetop. Well, you get the point.
Wait, what's the pink ring of death?
Pink?
What is that?
That's the,
Bubble
like the
bath.
Mildew, mold, all that stuff that
Mr. Bubble.
gets on your shower if you don't clean it.
I'm unfamiliar
Soap
with.
scum.
Huh.
Okay, all right. Sorry, go ahead.
I use biodegradable organic products, and they go right down the drain.
Surprised you don't go run out in the rainwater, Mike.
Singing like angels.
Actually, I shaved my beard off in the backyard.
Of course you do.
Then I don't have to clean it up.
Yeah.
I can never get that stuff cleaned up.
I cut my hair
With
out
a bunch
there,
of
too.
mountain
Yeah. I do almost
I don't
all.
have the pink ring of death. I shower in Mother Nature.
Yeah, almost all my cosmetic duties are done outside, so I don't have to clean up a mess. Should I mention that I'm one of the cleanest people I know? I grew up with well-dressed, great-smelling men in my life. They're the walking, talking, real-life versions of a men's fashion commercial.
Oh.
Is this a make-or-break
Wow.
situation? We get along in so many other ways.
You need to make that decision.
No.
You are a human being. Make the decision of whether or not that's a make or break. You can't ask someone else that. That is your own life. Ridiculous.
Now it's a break.
What?
Break it.
I think that
He
you should have the
refuses to brush
conversation.
his teeth?
There's something deeper than that. Okay, there's a lack of discipline. There's a lack of discipline in many areas, I'm sure.
Maybe his elbow hurts.
He's got a raccoon for a spirit animal. I don't know what his problem is. But if
you are dating a trash panda, and you need to realize that you need to have that conversation. If you have a conversation that says, "Hey, this grosses me out,"
You think this has I assume that his behavior up to this point has changed because she's having those conversations. But
I
if
would
you're,
think so.
If you're 8 months in and you're like, babe,
that's
I'd like to marry, but you will not
Hey,
scrub
I'm not
your
going to
yellows.
assume that, though,
Now,
which is
Ben-
why I'm saying if you haven't had the conversations, have them. If you have, fuck.
He's 30 years old. You going to change his whole lifestyle in 8 months? Give the man some room. Give him a little breath. You know,
I am astonished to find you
It's
in
getting
any
better.
way giving this guy some flack here.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I was not tied to a woman right now, my toothbrushing would go way down. I don't
And that
like
is your
doing
own.
it.
That is your own personal prerogative.
Yeah, it is. I don't
that
want to
doesn't
throw
mean
it.
that a lady needs to follow along.
But
with
if
that.
said, but because you are associated with a woman who goes, hey, you got to scrub them yellows, you gonna do it.
I'm barely
You look
functional.
like you just ate corn.
I'm
I know
almost
you woke
40
up.
years old. I'm barely functional as the man she's looking for.
Well, then you need to go home and thank her again.
I'm-
Thank
what,
the Lord.
What
for
I'm
her
saying is, it's like,
daily.
I mean, kid, you got. He's 30 years old. You give this man a little bit of breathing room. He's changed a couple things, right? So he don't like to throw boxes away. He's lazy. Get him a motorized toothbrush. He'll use that. Get him a trash compactor. He'll use that.
What, I'm sorry, what, the motorized
I guarantee
toothbrush
you
that
that's-
walks over to your bedstand and jumps in? You think the problem is he's too lazy
Jumps in.
to
Hey,
that's
move his
horrifying.
hand?
Here's how you get.
This young man, this 30-year-old man, excuse me.
Yep.
Uh,
Who just needs a little breathing room. No,
needs
so
to
far.
change.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, the toothbrushing and the delivery boxes is not the extent of it.
You need to
No
put-
one has that lack of discipline, and that's the extent.
Oh,
of it.
that's not true.
There's way more than that.
Here's the deal. He has. If you put a toothbrush in the shower and in the bathroom, he would brush his teeth. That would save it. Most people get in the shower and think,
So you
should
think
brush.
he just doesn't have a toothbrush?
I should brush my teeth, but I don't want to get all the way out of the shower to go get it because I'm lazy. And then he doesn't brush at all. But
Hey.
if you put a toothbrush in there, he would definitely do it.
Well, yeah. Hey, how much do you love me, babe? Less than 2 feet.
Yeah.
I love.
Hey.
Some people say I love you to the moon and back.
Your
This
oral
guy's like,
hygiene grosses me out. Well, that
yeah,
sucks.
I don't love you any more
How
than
much
it takes
would
me
this
to
guy
reach
say?
Now
for a
hold on. You
toothbrush.
flip that question around. How much do you love me? $2.50 for another toothbrush in the shower. Do you love me? Buy that toothbrush.
You think that the person that has
Yes.
good oral hygiene
Yes.
is the one who should be making the compromise? here?
Yes.
Okay,
Not
let me-
the person who doesn't brush
okay,
their teeth.
yes.
Yes. Delivery box.
Let me follow it. Let's follow it. She goes and buys a toothbrush. He still don't use it.
Yeah, he does.
What has
No,
to do with
let's,
delivery
let's
boxes?
say he doesn't.
Why are you telling a story in which he doesn't? I say he does.
I'd say he doesn't.
What about the apartment?
What about the
when you
apartment?
buy the $250 toothbrush, is he going to clean up his place?
Well, while he's brushing his teeth, she can pick up them boxes.
So now she has to clean up after him.
I mean,
Well, here's
You
the
were a
deal.
shell of a man, Mike.
you give a little, you get a little.
Go
He's
ahead,
going to
Dave.
lose his
What's
teeth
up,
pretty
Shape
soon
Mike? How you
anyway. Their teeth are all going to be gone soon anyway.
Yeah.
He's not brushing them.
There's no way he doesn't
That doesn't.
actually brush
dentures.
his teeth, right?
He chews gum. Then he feels
That
like
is
they,
not.
he
Yeah,
feels like they
totally.
taste
10
better.
out of 10 dentists recommend some kind of dentine ice to take over
Yeah.
your oral
He
hygiene.
gets up in the morning and goes, I need some gum. Or he drinks chocolate milk to
I
make the
bet-
steak go away.
I mean, I've
then
done
your
that.
statement of the 2.5 feet doesn't make sense because he's probably got to get up to get his gum.
No, he leaves it next to the bedside table.
Is that for all day then?
Yeah.
Then we're still back to the situation where he's gross.
I think he's all right.
You and I both know gum does not last longer than an hour.
You got to have a lot of gum. He's prepared.
No, he's not.
He gets spurts of activity where he buys lots of gum.
Sure. Fine. I'll give you that. And then he needs to follow through and just clean up his place. Your place is gross. Your teeth are gross. You're gross.
You guys are so judgmental. The spirit has led him not to brush his teeth.
Looking for the lightning.
That's true. Paul doesn't speak to that specifically. Spirit could be
Yeah.
all about
Spirit
that.
could lead me to
Says a
no
man of one
oral
wife.
hygiene.
Doesn't say nothing about no teeth brushing.
He could be a prophet, and this is a sign act.
Oh, gross.
The words of
He's
your
the
mouth
next
are
John the
disgusting.
Baptist.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, yeah.
No one says why no one likes to
Locusts
listen
and
to
wild
Jeremiah. Maybe he's got the stank breath.
That's a true statement. Did John the Baptist take care of his teeth?
I think
Probably
not.
No.
I think he went out in the wilderness,
That
did
was
his
his
thing, and
charm.
just said, "Hey, I'm here to baptize, not have clean teeth."
Yep. And his prospective woman's like, you need to put on a different suit and clean yourself up. He
Yeah.
goes, be gone, woman.
That's why there's so many baptisms. Put me under. I don't want to smell that.
Hey, to
You're
that
standing too close.
Your halitosis is awful. I'll say it. Jesus is the Christ.
Jesus is the Christ. Make this stop.
Oh man, Lord, don't kill me for that one,
hey,
please.
hey, to that point, if the Lord has raised him as a prophet, he's trying to scare this woman away. It's best that she leave.
It probably is. Actually, yeah, that's true. She should probably get out of there because his life
Yeah.
is probably not going to be full of luxury and greatness there.
Yeah, so brass tacks, if this is the work of the Lord, he's trying to chase her out. 2, if it's not the work of the Lord, he's disgusting.
Yeah, brush your teeth and throw stuff away.
Now, to be fair, she's comparing him to this Old Spice dad of hers.
Her comparison is ridiculous, but that her lack of having anything to stand on actually doesn't change the fact that he should still change that.
Tell me this was not true about any of your houses before you were married. You filled with open delivery boxes.
Yeah, sure.
Check.
Absolutely.
There are beard trimmings all over the bathroom.
No.
No.
I didn't do that either.
I
A
might.
pink ring of death in the shower.
No.
Okay, yeah, shower, yeah,
Yeah,
probably,
maybe.
yeah.
Maybe.
I don't
And-
think
Get yourself a like magic eraser. It goes away.
They didn't
12
have that
seconds.
when I was that old.
Well, I'm sorry, you're 1,000.
yeah, we had borax.
Fine. Get yourself a thing of borax and dump it down the drain.
Yeah, and then when it comes out high as a kite, and we're like, what have you been doing?
Yeah, and then you go get more pizza and you got more open delivery boxes. That was his problem.
Now, hold on. I grew up with the well-dressed, great-smelling men in my life. They're walking, talking real-life versions of a men's fashion commercial.
now, so here's-
I can't compete with that.
no,
Agreed,
I'm
that's
saying,
unrealistic.
Just because
but-
Frank Sinatra lived at your place, I mean, what's old Mike to
Mickey
do?
Blue Eyes is the one walking
What
around.
is Mike to do?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to drop him. It's not, he can't compete. You live with T. Hilfiger, it's not his deal. He can't help it.
The reality is, what bothers her a little bit now is going to bother her a lot in about 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
If they ever
always
get
been a
married,
slime
she's
ball.
going to be so grossed out a week into their marriage.
Yeah.
They get
She's gonna
along
live
on
with him
every
and
other
go,
aspect.
I have
No.
to clean this house again because you got another Domino's box. Teeth smell like a possum.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, over the years, when you marry this man, give him 10 years and he'll have his stuff straightened out.
I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah, live with gross halitosis for 10 years?
The toothbrushing thing needs to come up sooner. But the pizza boxes, I mean,
Start with once a week there, catfish. We'll figure it out from there. Oh.
Yeah. So obviously, I would set some limits here. I think it's all right to say, look, you got it. We ain't coming together biblically.
Here's what I understand.
Until you
Mike
start
just
brushing
stood up.
them.
Oh, no.
Here's what I understand about you
She's
guys.
physically standing.
You're
The Lord
willing
is
to
leading.
defend the accosted preacher out of the church and give him back his space, but the man who's having a hard time learning to brush his teeth, you're breaking up the marriage and say you're out. We're not going to work on this. Grace is gone. Everyone's out of the room. Pick up your pizza boxes by
Hey,
yourself.
now
I'm
hold
leaving.
on. I was the negative on both.
Has to.
He gets no pastorate, and this man gets no wife.
Hey, man, I changed my entire argument from earlier. He shouldn't be a pastor.
Yeah. Man,
Even if he's a toothbrusher.
Give the grace to this man. Here's the thing.
If there's change, yes.
I'll make you a bet right now. You go over the news feed over the last week, and you look at this guy from Hillsong on the left, and you look at this televangelist that's trying to start this church, and
All
you
brush
look
your
at
teeth.
how shiny his teeth are.
I knew you were going to say it. I knew you were going to
Look
find
how
that
well put
commonality.
together the man of God is with
Oh,
the fancy
buddy,
suit.
he brushes his teeth and seems
Yeah.
to somehow find debauchery. How did I know that was going to be your argument the second you started that? It's the same thing with people who drink water. Historically, all of them are dead. I'm not going to drink water. And the same argument with coffee is 99% water, so I'm not going to drink water.
I feel like you're not giving old Hal Atosis near the chance he deserves.
Mr. Atosis, Mr. Hal Atosis. If there's a redemptive nature to his actions,
Yep.
as in he starts brushing his teeth and then maybe cleans up his place every once in a while at least,
Yeah.
fine.
I
Give him
mean,
the pastor.
can he ever hope to be as holy as the clean people that you love?
Here's the deal.
I'm not advocating for holy and clean.
Hold on. Guiding principle. My extension of grace does not require me to continue to expose myself to your continued running outside of
To
it.
your gross mouth.
I mean, if he's not crop dusted the place with his,
So now there's
what's the
it's
problem?
catfish. Of course he is.
What do you think kind of behavior follows marriage, Mike? Where she's not going to get close to this man?
Yeah.
I'm-
Hey, baby, can I have a kiss? Not in a million years. Did
yeah, no.
you see that shower toothbrush I bought you?
Yeah.
No, honey, I missed it.
He's got a 5-pound pack of the gum. He's doing just fine. Poppity, poppity, poppity.
Yeah. That's what she always thought. Boy, marriage is going to be great. I can always be 6 feet out of my man and picking up his
Oh,
boxes.
man.
Yeah.
I love your treasures in your teeth, sweetheart.
Here's
Come
the
over
thing:
and give
is
me a smooch.
I'm almost certain that my wife would have loved to run her fingers through my long flowing locks, but that ain't ever going to happen. Does that mean I can't get married now?
That was not your choice.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
His toothbrush it is, Mike.
No, it is.
He's not allergic to the toothbrush.
You don't know
And
anything
he does
about
not
this
have
man.
Some weird, like,
Maybe his
demonic
grandpappy
figure
beat him
that
with the
slaps his
toothbrush.
hand
What do you
every
know?
time he goes like this.
Maybe he had a weird neighbor that chucked brushes at him all
Man,
the
I got
time.
tennis elbow. I can't brush my teeth.
No.
He could be just really buff. He
Yeah.
just can't reach
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he's
fine.
got bulging
In this
biceps.
ridiculous situation.
From
let's
left
give him
field,
some
Dan
grace
comes
that.
in with some
If-
truth and honesty.
If your bodybuilding, gross tooth, nasty apartment boyfriend has biceps and pectorals so big he can't brush his own teeth, then you get one of those that sticks to the wall and you push his face against it.
That's why
So
he
can
can't
just
pick
go,
up the
"Thanks, man.
pizza boxes
This
up
is
off
great."
the floor because he's too
Wait a minute.
robust.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on. A man that cannot brush his teeth also cannot eat.
Yeah, are you going to feed him too?
You got forks for that.
She's got a corn on the cob, the man.
That's a toothbrush, Dan. What is the difference in length of a fork
It's
and
a long
toothbrush?
fork.
Dan, if you're going to be on my side, you got to do better than this.
You know what? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to your local dentist that's been there for 70 years, where the old guy has been there forever, and he's got that comedy toothbrush that's this big. You're going to be like, hey, doctor, can I borrow that one for my hubby? Because he has such large muscles, he can't use the regular one.
He
You go,
has.
great.
Now
And
listen.
so your husband can brush his tooth.
He has started to brush his teeth, or he has started to shower daily and wear deodorant. That's way better than when you met him.
Started.
He's doing his best.
Yeah, he's making
That's not
progress.
his-
No,
Fine. I'm sorry that your boyfriend's best is stopping at deodorant but can't brush his.
Yeah. Yeah, this belies every argument you made. Hey, he's too lazy to grab the toothbrush.
Right.
He can grab
He's
the
doing
deodorant.
his best.
He knows how to turn on the shower.
He's a boob. He's a friggin' boob.
Yeah.
I'd like to give him another chance. I feel like he's all right.
Yeah, she should give him another chance with the next gal after he goes, oh, crap, I should probably brush my teeth and clean my
I mean,
No.
what do you want? Ultimatum the guy? Say, look, we're done. Call me when you brushed your teeth longer.
After
Let me
so
see
long,
some true
maybe.
repentance and get brushing that teeth.
After so long, maybe, should you put up with bad behavior just because you need to be graceful to them?
No.
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 You call out it.
Here's the deal.
You call it out.
I think he is stubbornly refusing to brush his teeth to give the old center finger up to Ted Worthington III and the rest of his guild.
Oh,
My grandfather was the most wonderful man I've ever met. He smelled of delicious elderberries. Ridiculous.
I don't know. You guys are so harsh on this guy.
Even if his motives are not clear, this is a problem, and I don't think you go into marriage.
This is what here's the thing. It's like I am always the first guy to jump in the pool to be yelling at dudes
Right.
about the way that they're acting. But this is not him mistreating a woman. He's mistreating himself.
And the woman.
And the woman, she's got to suffer for this.
She don't have to kiss him. That's
that
her
sounds
option.
like a great relationship
Yeah.
that she wants some
Yeah.
kind of physical
Lick his
intimacy.
face. I don't know. Come up with anything.
Yeah, Paul says, hey, separate for a time that's mutually agreed upon, like forever, because he won't brush his teeth.
Until you brush your teeth.
Yeah, this seems right and biblical.
I think you're overestimating what Moses had in his toiletry bag. Right? He doesn't carry a toothbrush
You're right.
and deodorant.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Moses most certainly brushed his teeth. His wife was one that was willing to like hard nail circumcise a kid right outside,
Right.
or like a circumcised folk right in the middle of everywhere, like sight unseen. And so you tell me that
Yeah,
she
she's gonna
goes,
be the kind of
you're
gal."
gonna brush Moses, or we gonna have trouble.
Right, exactly.
Yes, dear.
She's not going to take a hard stance in one situation and then just go, I mean, I'm not too worried about the
Boy.
teeth.
I never thought I lived with such a bunch of Worthingtons. You guys. Here we go. We're going to read Secular's advice. Let's see if you can agree. Generally, she's pretty hoity-toity, so she might be right in with you guys. Here we go.
Man.
I'm glad you asked. Yes, this is a make-or-break situation, and it needs to be resolved before you sign up with this, quote, cellmate for life. While I appreciate his making the effort to shower as a step in the right direction, his lack of attention to his dental health is a cause for worry. Decaying teeth and periodontal disease can cause serious health problems, including heart issues later in life and may be related to Alzheimer's disease. Holy cow. These are who you're in bed with. This right here.
Leave it to Secular to bring up Alzheimer's when
Yep.
it comes to brushing your teeth.
If you think his living conditions are a turn-off now, consider how they'll affect you if you marry him when he's gotten better. He either never learned or doesn't care to pick up and clean after himself. That task will be all yours. If you really love him, draw the line now, and perhaps it will be put him on the right path. Better late than never.
Now here's the thing. I'm generally against ultimatums, because they tend to reflect some level of selfishness or something or other, like you're trying to make a hard stance. However, in light of a lack of teeth brushing at all, and I don't mean, see, here's what I'm okay with. Guy brushes his teeth before he meets this chick all the time, before they go out to eat or whatever, and then she marries him and finds out that that's the only time he brushes his teeth. That seems like a reasonable marriage thing to know. Like, that happens. I think you can work through that. But
never
like,
fails, it never gives, it never runs out on
it lets a man into the pulpit who's a dirty
brush
swindler.
teeth.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Your grace is enough. These are great songs, man. I don't know. They just come to me right now.
Yeah. Love abides all things, Mike says.
Let me sing some of the Marty classics.
Now applying for and then recently leaving Hillsong, Mike.
I don't know. I write the classics.
Doggone it anyway. All right.
Brush your teeth, clean your apartment.
I see the Lord's Spirit in my beard trimmings that I leave on the floor constantly as a reminder of God's great gift to me. He's a bum. I'm with you.
You've
Dang
been
it.
listening to Life from the Past.
Thank you.
Hey, listen here. There had to have been something you disagreed with. That's a complaint line, 515-517-0085. That's 515-517-0085. That's the Life from the Path complaint line, sponsored without his knowledge by Bob Eisenhower with the Eisenhower team.
Thanks, Bob.
Appreciate it, Bobby. All right.
The sun
All right.
set free. Oh, is free. Where are you guys at?
We gotta go.
Free
All right.
indeed. Who's with me?
I know how to counter this. I'm turning up
I'm
Dolomite.
a child of God.
Brush your teeth.
Don't smack the rock. All right.
Sense of dying.
Get out of here. We may not see you next week. We'll see you. Thanks for listening to Live from the Path. In the meantime, be faithful to the means. God will handle the ends. You've been listening to Live from the Path.